last we left you guys, um, Chris wasn't around for the house switch and switch back, was he?
No.
Cool. Good news, I guess. You're in a different place when you wake up, Chris. Bad news is it's just as fucking horrible as the last place you left. It's the kind of place where, once again, you got to wear your fucking breathing stuff, and it's at street level, and it's big but fucking grimy. It's the kind of place that thieves may break in and leave shit, and also all of the fucking lights have been fucking smashed out of it. And there's fucking like oil lamps and shit around that are putting out more black fucking smoke and stuff. And it looks like somebody's taken out the electric range and stuff and put in some sort of fucking campfire or some bullshit. You don't even know what, or wood stove or some shit. It's it's bad enough living down at this level of the thing, but to be moved back to the 17th century is not fucking blowing your skirt up.
Yay.
You can see Alex Kinley just sitting there. He's like perched on the end of your bed and looking at you like, you know, he's trying to figure out what to do with you or to you.
I'm worth more than $400.
I sleepyhead.
What a fucking disturbing thing to say. That's almost a fucking Sandy roll. He's just like twitching a little bit. Oh shit! Yeah, sorry. Are you in on the Roll20 site, Chris?
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah, you are. Okay, great. And let me give you guys some cards. Deal.
Only two of us, remember?
6 to Meti and Christakos. There you go. Enjoy, boys. But fortunately for Doc Fulton, it appears that Alex Kinley has got some interesting news to tell you.
Yeah. All right.
But it's so fucking disturbing that he's worried you're going to need cards just for your goddamn sanity to survive.
Goddamn, we're going to need cards.
So this will be interesting to see what Chris does. You're going to have to pull on your vast fucking decades of gaming with me to figure this one out, Chris.
Yeah.
Good luck. We're all counting on you.
It's a bit of a pickle.
Who's a pickle?
So, where did you leave off with us?
So, well, first of all, we're in a different place. Did you bring the chip with? Is the chip gone now?
No, the chip's here. So,
okay, good.
Do you want to show them the new hiding spot of the chip?
So, basically, we sold the bum fight games.
Okay.
Because it was getting a bit hairy. So we cashed out. I think when the going was good. We got a good amount of money, so we decided to upgrade to a better style of living. And I won't mention it, but Alana and Rob managed to screw that up within an hour. So now we're back down to the shitty part of town. Yes. We have to go to Shitty Walk to eat. I couldn't fucking believe it.
So beautiful.
Literally like fucking 1 hour we were living in bliss, and they were like, oh, we're gonna bring bad guys back to our fucking nice apartment and have a firefight in the fucking hallway. And while this was happening, I was just packing. I was like, yeah, it's ruined. Yeah, this is why we can't have nice stuff.
You know, if I hadn't lost my memory.
Actually, no, I never did that. When I started off, I never did that. I might have thrown a roller skate at Muldoon's head, but I never led the bad guys back to our base. That was Muldoon, I think you'll find. But yes, I know your pain. I know your pain. And now I know your pain. I was just like, there goes money. So we started trying to start up a different business that went completely wrong within 10 minutes. but we'll skip that.
Oh, come on.
Well, yeah, I thought it'd be cool to start off like a mystical emporium.
Oh.
Yeah. So then the first time I tried to lay hands and cure someone, yeah, it all went a bit tits up.
Oh.
Yeah, when it did the whole like Matrix, like, ooh, something's going on. Alert the system, alert the system. So we're like, fuck that.
Oh, so you did magic and then.
Yeah, basically, I don't know if you noticed this, but if you do anything magical, like your ring or anything in this place, everyone fucking notices. Everyone turns to go like creepy Child of the Corn type shit.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and then the G-men turn up within like fucking 2 minutes. So yeah, obviously there's some Matrixy fucking thing going on there.
So if you go too far against the grain of the realm, they notice, is what it sounds like.
Yeah. I think if you're like being really obvious, like, hey, I'm a beacon, I'm doing magic in a place where there really shouldn't be magic. And it's like, oh fuck, well, easy trace you then, isn't it?
Okay.
So yeah, it's good for you to know, just so you know that. You were there for the whole Porter thing, weren't you? You went to go and see the Porter at the no?
I didn't think you did. You didn't go to the arcology, did you, Chris?
Yeah, Porter Winter. He's a traveler. Dora,
Yeah.
he's retiring here.
Yeah.
So you did. Wait. Hold on a second. You did see Porter then, right?
Chris.
Yeah. He gave.
I could get a decent briefing of what that was about because Yana was fucking like, we met this guy called Porter. I'm like, yes, I already know his name. Who is he? He's like he's a traveler. I'm like, yeah, what else? We're like, where does he live? She's like, I don't know where he lives. Like, what's he doing here? I don't know about that. What she's like, oh my god. So like, he got his name and basically that was it. So maybe you could fill me in a bit on that.
Quick note for you, Chris. That Porter seems very familiar somehow now.
Motherfucker.
I see.
Yeah, you know what that's about, ain't you?
So.
Right. So, do you remember? This is we didn't actually get a lot done last term.
Actually, you fucking did one of the major things that very well may occupy this entire.
Oh shit! Let me fucking finish, all right? We didn't get a lot done. We accomplished a big thing, but then we were shortly fucking stumped. So we kind of left it. And
stumped is one way to put it, sure.
And then we didn't know what else to do, so we just fucking like started basically playing with ourselves and trying to make more money, which will eventually help in the long run if we can get rich enough where we're like, yeah, we can get whatever we want done because we're fucking rich. So basically, do you remember the whole drive thing and the death answers all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, that led us eventually, after a lot of prodding by the GM, led us to the fact it's suicide boost.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. So basically, Logan did the. Shall I read out the beginning bit again? Like the beginning bit that everyone listened to and just went, yeah, Logan's he's just kind of, describing Futurama. But no, basically, it was, he went over it again, and as soon as he says, oh yeah, there's a out of order suicide boost, we all went, motherfucker. Death answers all, right? So we went to the suicide boost. We actually rigged up. I don't know how we did. Oh no, that's right. Yes, of course. Of course, the suicide boost isn't big enough for 3 people. It's barely big enough for 2. And what happened? As we were ready to go there, 2 big vats of fucking grease turned up. So I got naked and got greased up.
Of course.
Danny got naked and got greased up. And then we finally, after a long time, broke the new player, Rob, and got him to get naked and get greased up. And then we all got into the sort of suicide booth. We all squeezed in there. I was in my sandwich. I managed. I don't know. I think we busted open the thing and got a quarter out because it was a quarter thing. And we looked for all these other things, where we could put the drive. There didn't seem to be any other connections that were drive shaped. So we put the money in, and then it just started the activation sequence, and it said password 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We were dead. So basically there's a password, and we tried several things. We tried his name, ghost hack. We tried things like guest, the standard, password. I think we tried some other things. I'm not 100% sure. There's three of us shouting things out. We tried different names. Basically, we are at a point now where we know where we've got to go, but unless we want to keep racking up the deaths, which, by the way, was quite bad. But the good news is apparently there is no limit to the amount of times you can die in this place. The whole 3 thing wasn't necessarily right. It's just obviously you'll get to a point where if you die too much too quickly, you're going to just basically hit. Everything's going to bottom out, and you're going to you'll be a vegetable.
Okay.
Because you basically lose some of your essence when you die.
Oh, that's no good.
I mean, essence as in your whole being basically diminishes. Now, obviously, if you don't die for a while, you can build that back up. But if you keep dying too quickly, eventually you're going to pop. So I didn't really want to try the fucking suicide boost again until we had a really, really good idea of what the password could be.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's when we kind of went, well, fuck that. We're not doing that again. Let's go and make money. And we made some money. We lost some money. We made a bit more money. We alerted the government to our situation. We ran away, and now we're back in shit squalor because we can't seem to keep anything nice.
As he says that, some random thing that's on the wall just falls off and breaks.
So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at.
Okay.
It's a much better briefing than a Yana briefing. Matt, here's another card for a good briefing. Reduce your hand back to 6.
Okay.
Chris has already done it.
Not really knocked down results.
Yes, Chris knows my evil fucking tricks of like adding cards to people's hands and shit when they're not looking.
Mm-hmm.
I actually go out of my way not to look at them, at the cards, until...
Right, until you get a little break in the action.
Yeah.
Well, I told Matt that you were a good enough out of the box thinker that you might be able to fucking solve his little problem.
We'll say little problem. I mean, Logan Hope hinted to the fact that there are multiple answers and it's not just one answer. But I don't know.
Lame. Lame if there's one answer.
Well, yeah, it is lame. But even
Did
then,
you
it's like,
did you have the chip with you when you went in there?
Yes.
Did you say that you're the key master?
Yes, we tried Keymaster. We tried Gatekeeper, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, good thought, but I think we definitely tried that. I'm sure. It's hard to tell because I know I shouted out a few things, but I know Jana and Rob were also shouting out a few things, and I can't remember what they said. So, like, not all of them. We did quite well in 10 seconds. We shouted out, like I said. We tried the guy's name. But I mean, it might even be worth just going back and having a much better look, because I think there's also potentially another way rather than. I think there's more than just like you have to put the money and guess the password. With a closer look, we were in a bit of a hurry because we were naked and greased up. So yeah, maybe with a closer look or a closer examination, or someone
shit like that happens, right?
Or someone who's willing to actually look at the mechanical box or the electronical box of death, which I wasn't willing to do. Maybe that's our first port of call.
That sounds like a good idea. That's actually the first thing that popped in my mind too.
Yeah.
Right. When you guys walk over, give me your daily roll there, Matt. Because I know you're fucking
that's not a crit. Fumble.
Ah, God damn it.
Again.
I was hoping you'd try to suffocate yourself and fall unconscious and just leave Chris standing there going, that's super. Thanks. Just laying there. Chris trying to
Couldn't you wait till we got to the booth? Come on.
It's all too horrible. Right. You guys, give me counter surveillance rolls. Yes, that would be fine. Counter surveillance rolls, danger sense rolls. And
what's this danger sense crap?
Danger sense? Counter surveillance. Yeah. What do I have counter surveillance?
Oh, by the way, for the discard pile, it's up to you guys, but I did leave some green squiggled shit on there.
Oh, yeah.
Fumbled the danger sense. Everything's fucking fantastic, right?
Here, I'll move the green squiggle over to where the cards are currently. There you go.
You're just going to keep moving around, just piss you off.
Okay, right, Chris, everything's fucking fine. You're thinking that if you had to pick streets to go naked and greased up down, these would be them.
I actually got
awesome.
Both of them.
Chris, got it, Matt. Did you get your counter surveillance, Chris?
No, I don't think I'm not that good yet.
Everything's fine. Meanwhile, Matt, couple things. First, you've got a really bad feeling about being on the streets at all. Second, you've spotted at least 2 of the 6 different groups that are out looking for you. And you think that there may be another group on top of the other groups, but honestly, it could be one of the other groups with new people. It's hard to keep track, but you're thinking that you're kind of most of this action, including the suicide booths, within, say, a 4 or 5 block area. And the groups know this, and I mean, they are city blocks. It's big and shit, but holy fuck, there's a lot of people out looking for you, and just being on the streets is super dangerous.
Where was our luck roll that we used to get? See if I was.
They are fucking tightening the noose, dude. They're all desperate to find the chip, which I'm guessing, since you didn't say you wanted to take it, is at your newest house in its super good hidey hole, or did you want to take it? I don't care which. I just need to know.
If Chris wants to take it, he can take it. I'm not going to take it. Yeah, I won't touch it.
I'll take it. I'll take it with.
No problem. Do you want to have it in your pocket or in your special slot?
What? Oh dear.
It's in my pocket. That's fine. In the bag.
I see. Okay, no problem. I didn't know if it, it was that special slot was used to store this watch for this kid when you and his father were, being held captive.
Damn Vietnam. Get you every time.
Yeah. So anyway, it appears the doctor's completely oblivious to all this shit, Matt, but you're doing things like rounding a corner and then, taking the doc and kind of rounding him back. And he hasn't noticed any of this shit. You're playing a deadly game of cat and mouse with numerous groups that the doctor does not even appear to notice.
That's better that way.
But on top of that, the suicide booth is like, if you were to hang out there for more than a few seconds, or half a minute tops, you're going to start attracting attention because it's kind of on the street. It's a suicide booth. It's got an out of order sign on it. It's not tucked away anywhere. It's not hidden at all. It's out, boom, in obvious and stuff in the open. And to do the kind of gentle probing and prodding and stuff, you're wishing there was some clever way to remove yourselves and it from the eyes of the public, because you're pretty sure with all the groups looking for you, Matt, that if you were out on the streets for very long, poking and prodding at this, even though you're wearing filter masks and goggles and shit.
I got it.
Got
I got it.
the doctor's just like.
Right. I lead the doctor away from the site. I don't even go anywhere near it once I know it's been that well scrutinized.
Oh, it's just because it's on this.
We need disguises. Dun, dun, dun.
Like city worker, like
City
the
workers.
overalls with like
Yeah, and we'll get one of those tents.
tool belts and shit.
Set the tents up around with like work in progress, do not enter.
Oh, I like the tent idea. Matt, discard all the cards you don't want.
Oh, bollocks.
Now,
I got a really good hand.
Well, you could trade some of them to Chris if you.
Chris, you have any crap cards?
Yeah.
Tell me what you want. I've got an armor piercer 2. I've got have an NPC draw 4 cards. I could play that now actually, afterwards. But what NPC?
The booth. No wait.
Fuck it. Well, just in case, let's give Ghost Hack fucking 4 cards.
Okay.
He's gonna be like, Ghost Hack isn't an NPC. No, I'm giving it away. Oh, okay. That's funny. Right, I've got a lucky day. That's definitely worth keeping, Chris, if you want that.
Okay, I have a. Wait, let me get up to where the green spot is.
No, that's fucking funny.
Which did you guess?
Oh, it's a wait and see. It's fucking funny though.
Plethora of penguins is going away.
But all that free food, Chris.
Yeah, okay. Appraisal plus 20 will go away.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of my cards are pretty good. I got a snap out of it, a multitasking, and a wake up left.
Well, I think lucky day is definitely worth keeping. So I'll put that underneath the discard pile. And then, what would you rather have? Oh, System 10, that can go bye-bye. Armor Piercer, nice. What would you rather have? Armor Piercer 2, Helpful Librarian, or Limited Retrieve?
Limited Retrieve.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking. All right. New hand, please.
Right. So he's turning off the autofocus on my camera. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? And deal 6 to Matty. Done.
Ooh.
Play immediately?
Easy cyber install. Chris might want that later. History plus 20. System please D4 damage. Death God.
Death God multitasking.
That's a new card.
What's that?
2 of your cards from either hand or pool may be placed into 1.
Oh no, it's the leadership. But in a new.
Right, just different name. Okay, I get you.
Yeah, marketing.
Or 2, so you get 1 card each, different players' pool. And yeah, okay. And patriotism. God save the Queen.
Are you doing it? Oh, it's that instant play?
No.
Are you doing it now? Because isn't that a refill?
Yes, all my other cards are shit.
I got it. Okay. God save the Queen it is. Discard all your shit and that will toss you 6 new cards?
Well, no, I might keep leadership worth keeping.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, my.
No, I forgot. I haven't used it for so long. You don't want to cyber install, do you, Chris? Yeah.
Cut my essence down? No, thank you.
Go on in. It's 5 cards, please.
Right.
I'm a wizard, mind you.
There you go.
Still no player immediately. Good stuff. Got skill 10, plug and greed. Alex Kinley card.
Woo! There's the ironic thing for our viewers at home is currently playing is Alex Kinley. There's an Alex Kinley card. And Doc Fulton. There's a Doc Fulton card.
Cards do get made, yes.
You do something extraordinary enough or whatever, yeah, there may be a card of you.
That was his sword throwing escapades.
Me credit on that shit.
2 times.
Yeah, 2 times almost in a row, I think.
Well, it was one fight, and then to prove that that fight was real, then I had to have another fight, and both times I threw the sword, critted, and pinned the guy to the mast of the boat.
Fucking pirate fights. Anyway.
All right.
So where will you get these city uniforms and tent and stuff? I mean, do you want to just go burgle the city thing? Because I'm guessing we could resolve that in a few rolls, because you guys are both very fucking competent evildoers.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah? Okay. Great. Does either of you have lockpicks?
Looking at Chris.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. So, one of you give me a luck roll.
Well, Chris has the lucky day card, but I can do luck as well because I've got a high luck. It's up to you.
It's up to you guys. I don't care
Do you
who.
want to save it for if you have to make a luck roll, Chris?
Well, if you have decent luck, why don't you make the roll? And if it fails, I can just trade it to you, and then you can play it if need be.
Yeah, I got it by nearly half.
Okay. So it's not too bad. There's the stuff, because you're also gonna. I'm guessing you're going to steal the truck as well to get all that shit there. And have a truck nearby, or no? You don't like the truck though. It's probably got electricity
Well,
on
I don't like the truck as well, because being a government truck, it might be like low jacked or something.
I'm giving you a card for not falling into my evil clutches. Because yeah, it probably is. Anyway, so right, I need a strength roll from one of you. This is the poor bastard carrying the tent. Assuming you can get entered lock. I'm kind of taking these out of order because this shit's not heavily guarded. Nobody really wants it.
Yeah. Do you want to? Are you a strong man? Back up.
Not really. I mean, we could both carry it. Like, share the burden. Maybe it'd be a bit easier.
Okay.
Sure. Who's doing the primary? Who's supporting?
I will support you.
Yeah. Okay.
I support.
Cool.
I need a pencil.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Right. So Doc Fulton's laying there with the fucking tent rammed up his ass again, and Alex is leaning on it.
Just don't open it.
Yeah. It pretty much you're unable to move the tent, so you're just gonna have to go with the vests.
Nah. Lame. How about?
Want me to try to carry it then, since you clearly
I
can't?
I put my back out.
Yeah. No carrying anything for the rest. Anything heavier than a bottle of whiskey? No, for the rest of the adventure, Matt.
I'll try to. Can I try to
good.
fix his back?
Oh yes, give me a chiropractic roll at full or first aid at -30. Your choice.
First aid.
God damn it.
I didn't make it.
Good. All right. It shows him like trying to do a chiropractor thing, and it basically looks like you guys are trying to butt fuck standing up on the street with a big fucking tent there. And people just avoid you guys like, nope.
I'll try again.
Workers.
I'll
try later.
You know what? I just realized.
There's some old lady. This is not what I pay taxes for. You foul sodomites.
We're on a break.
I've got 2 cards that mention Alex.
What, in your hand?
Yeah, but the other one is a critical. Play this card instead of rolling. I could have done that for the strength check.
Oh, yeah.
It's a critical. This commemorates Alex Kindy's second trip to Japan to build the Shinto temple. He
went there. He's like, I'm going to build a Shinto temple. I was like, give me carpentry and the negative. He's like, I can do it. I'm Alex Kinley. And he's like, it's going to be a crit. And I was like, it's not going to be a crit. And he rolled like a 1 or a 2. I was like, fuck you. So I made the card because of that. Him telling me it was going to be a crit before rolling it is what got the card.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Fucking Shinto temple.
All right, I will try to carry. I'll make the strength roll.
Yeah, okay.
Crit.
He's like, tent. Okay, give me the lock picking roll. I'd forgotten about Chris to get into where the tent is and shit.
No.
Okay, so you can't actually get the tent, but if you could carry it one-handed, no problem.
I have a reroll I can burn.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
And one stealth roll from both of you. Need to succeed, or else you're going to be in fisticuffs with fucking city workers. Matt goes up and goes, "Hey!" and fucking grabs the underwear of one of the dudes and fucking puts it up over his head to begin fucking combat. He's like, "Ah!" There's probably going to be D4 plus 3 guys sitting around that you guys are going to be trying to beat and stuff. Oh, god damn it. Come on. I wanted to fucking start off with you fucking giving somebody a wedgie and go from there. I was going to put the guy with the wedgie in the negative. All right, so you guys sneak in. Chris picks the lock. Alex tries to pick up the tent, throws out his back. Chris tries to butt fuck him, gives up, grabs the fucking tent, picks it up. Like, it's a big, awkward city tent that's like, you know, they could make it a lot easier and lighter and stuff. No. So you guys have like the fucking vests on and stuff that go over your clothes with the day glow and shit. And Chris is carrying the fucking tent. And Joe's the same old lady, like, watching you guys as you go out of the fucking city thing. You both have hard hats on. Alex's is missing the fucking light because he ripped it off of there and said, you know, not my city, hashtag not my city or whatever. Chris's has a fucking miner's light on it and shit, which is not currently on unless you really want it on, stay time and shit. You guys are going through in your fucking mask, the fucking foggy, drizzling. It's constantly fucking raining here. By the way, your new place, the roof leaks already. You believe it was one of the RPCs before they fucking faded out or wherever they go. And you get back to the suicide booth. New skill. This is only a plus 5% for this. This is assembly. Starts at whatever your learn is, unless you have some other skill. You could use jury rig or something like that, but isn't it the same as jury rig? No, jury rig is MacGyvering shit. This is putting something together that's meant to go together. Okay. But you could use jury rig instead, or you get a check in assembly. Like if you were to buy IKEA furniture, for example, and try to follow the instructions, you may or may not get a bonus, but one of you can roll assembly and the other can watch, and then when that first guy fails, then the other guy can try, etc. You're basically trying to put up the tent correctly. You got a plus 5%. Normally it'd be more because it's all meant to fit together, but this is a city tent, and pretty much the instructions are saying, fuck off. We hate you. Signed, taxpayers.
Why don't you make the first roll, and I will try to support you.
Got it.
So he puts it up. He's like, the design hasn't changed since the 1920s.
That was literally my learning plus 5.
So yeah, you get a check in assembly.
Yay.
And right, you now have the tent around the suicide booth. Some guy walking by is like, it's about time they bring back the old suicide booth. You know, and he staggers off to go tell his friends that they can kill themselves later. Or maybe they're going to have a party. I don't know. So, yeah, you now have the perfect cover. You have a tent that's big enough you can easily walk around the suicide booth. You can make noise in there if you wanted, aside from screaming and blood shooting out the fucking open, you know, the tent fucking seams and shit, which may attract, well, actually it is a suicide booth. I'm not even sure how much attention that would attract, but you now have plenty of time and space to work on this thing. And best of all, everybody ignores city workers. Even the other city workers may not. Oh, one of you give me a luck roll to see if anybody even notices the tent gone and the fucking uniform's gone, because they may not.
I'll make
Nobody
this one.
gives a shit. All right.
Got it.
Right. It shows a guy counting tents, and he's getting distracted. He's like, 11, 12. The guy's like, excuse me. And he's like, I'm fucking busy. Fuck off. Was I 13, 14? So, yeah. What do you guys do? You are there.
We are going to have the doc's going to have a closer look at the suicide booth.
Alex Kinley appears to not really be liking the suicide booth. He likes the tent a lot better because it does say it was made back in like 1890 or some shit. Who knows?
Why don't you go while I'm looking at this? Run to the convenience store and get a thing of coffee, just to keep with the look.
Okay.
In case people come up. So that way, if we're like standing around talking about what's going on and they see us, we're drinking coffee, we just say we're on a break.
Actually, just so you know, you could literally stand around, like here's the suicide booth, here's the tent. You've got enough. You could sleep in this tent if you really wanted to, although it's fucking miserable. Yeah, right. So you don't need coffee. Plus, Alex, you're worried about dodging the 6 to 8 gangs of fucking people roving around the city. Some of which they're fighting. Chris, for some reason, you're having a little bit of war flashbacks and shit. It could be the distant pop, pop, pop of gunfire. Every now and then you'll hear police sirens, and the gunfire goes way up, and then it goes way down, and shit like that. So it appears that you're kind of in a war zone, but nobody's firing at you.
Life is cheap.
Weird.
So anyway.
Yeah.
I perused the booth from the outside to the inside.
It looks as though it's a normal suicide booth, just like many you've seen and stuff over the years. Okay, let's see. There's a give me danger sense roll, Chris. Matt, you can if you need to check, but otherwise you've already been here and done that and died doing it.
Yeah.
No? Great. It's a Futurama-style suicide booth, complete with a in-use sign above the door, currently unlit. There's a button on the exterior door marked Open Door. The door and locking mechanism seem super sturdy. Underline, super sturdy, okay? You're thinking chances of you breaking out from the inside? Really shit.
Okay.
Worse than really shit. You're thinking that it may have even been like, oh wait, give me a mechanical repair roll just for more knowledge.
No.
Right, super sturdy. So anyway, when you open the door, you're looking in. You're not going in yet until you tell me, Logan, I feel like stepping in. No, fine. Anyway, you push the. What?
I can always keep the door open.
How?
Just stand in the doorway.
Right. That'll be fun. Give me a second here. Okay.
Well, hold on. Tell me, how do these doors open then? Are they like?
It's electronic. It opens and closes on its own. It may crush you to death. You're not sure.
It was like one of those like folding, like you open it.
Super sturdy.
All right. Well.
If you push the open door button, you haven't stepped in, but it does cause the super sturdy door to swing open, and a kind of weak flickering light comes on inside. And inside is a slot for a quarter. And then, like, just standing there watching to see what happens. After a few seconds, maybe 10, 20 seconds of being open, the door just slides shut in a really final sort of way. Like, this is the inevitability of a glacier, kind of thing. Now, give me a spot hidden roll from, are you looking close at the evil electronic thing there, Alex, or no?
Maybe no.
Right. Doc, give me. Yeah, it's horrible. Right, Doc, give me a fucking spot roll, would you?
Got it.
The door itself is not really sealed like that well. I mean, you're thinking if you wanted to, you could get like something the size of a thick pencil or something, like in various places in there, you know, like if you had a bunch of pencils that were connected by wire to each other or something, you could toss one end inside and then the door would close. And if it's in the right place, then, you know, it wouldn't break the pencils and shit, because it's not like the door is not a hermetic seal. That's how I can phrase it. Let's see. And yeah, as said earlier, there also appears to be no grease or anything like that in the booth. It does look as though two people could squeeze in uncomfortably. More than that requires either contortions or heavy grease or both. Yeah. Is there anything else you wanted to know about it? I think it's blue.
See, I had this idea, and we couldn't really make it go because no one could make it go. But I was like, why can't we just get a demon box with a looking demon box and set it up inside, and then have
put a camera inside?
A spooky demon box, so we can literally activate it via the robot and then remote control seconds to guess answers.
Jesus, I had no idea you'd thought of that because you didn't say anything last weekend. Yeah, please, lies. I have it on recording.
I did. I said it last time, but we didn't. No one had the skills to be able to make it work.
Oh,
I certainly couldn't, and the other two had nothing to do.
Please empty out any of the cards from your hand that you want to get rid of, Matt.
Oh,
or trade them to Chris. I don't care.
Have you got any crappy cards again, Chris?
I think Chris is dead.
No, all my cards are good.
Oh, Chris just turned black.
Wake up, multitasking, snap out of it, lucky day, and then the limited retrieve.
I literally have all good cards.
Okay.
I can get rid of the Alex Kinley card.
What?
Wait. And I can get 2 cards.
Wait, yeah, the Alex Kinley card gave you a crit? Or no, wait, that's the one if you say it's going to be a crit and then you roll it, you get a pause.
No, Alex Kinley card is just throw something unwieldy and you don't have the penalty. Or it's only at half the penalty the GM would sign.
Got it.
It's a good card for Alex Kinley, but it's not actually a great card overall.
That's right. Couldn't we just...
My other 4 are all really good, so yeah, I'll take
2.
Take 2.
Sorry, Chris, go ahead.
Couldn't we set up a phone in there on record, hit the button, and then and then just step back and wait and see what is recorded on the phone? Or does everything get destroyed in there somehow? Like you can't see and like.
No, you can. Well, obviously up to the point of dying, you could see and everything. It was just as soon as it happened, it seemed like it's got some kind of effect in it. That there's some kind of cleaning thing that basically just vaporizes everything inside it. That's why there's no grease or anything in there. Because once we popped it, then it just
gang drink.
Yeah.
We could get another phone and just like set up a record it like so it streams whatever's going on to the other phone, like a video chat.
Yeah, and then when it asks for a password, if we put it on speakerphone or whatever.
And if we're on speakerphone, we can say passwords from out here too.
The only problem you're gonna have is getting the quarter in the machine.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing is getting the quarter in the machine. But
well, can't you pop the quarter in while the door's still open?
No, I don't.
You need to wait for it to close, and then the quarter goes in.
Yeah. I was thinking of more of a organic solution, but then I realised I would probably lose too much sand if we had to guess too many times. Like, here, Mr. Bum, do you want to earn yourself a sandwich? Suicide pollution. Put a quarter in there.
It's a good way to max that cold-blooded killing. Chris keeps freezing up. I think
Sorry?
your internet's fucked, Chris.
I'll tell Comcast right away, and I'm sure they'll care. My internet's sucky. Well, you have Comcast or AT&T. Eat a dick. Oh, okay. Yay. I guess I'm eating that dick. Again.
Okay.
Can the booth be rocked? Is it like a phone booth? No, it's sturdy.
No, completely solid. Solid.
Okay.
That'd be cool. Take it fucking home with you. There you go.
Easy way to get rid of your family. Anyway, well, I was thinking you could like put the quarter like on the slot, balance it, and then like tip the machine, and then it falls in.
Yeah, you're thinking that just the art of balancing that quarter. Now, looking at it, you can tell because like you can open the door, stand back, look at it, think about it and shit. Basically, you would have to make some sort of very cheap, very easy to make, so you can have possibly lots of them, quarter dropping machine. That the whole purpose of it is to drop one quarter into the slot and start off the fucking cycle of pain, and then have, as Alex put it, the demon box of recording, the demon box of speaking, the demon box of seeing, etc. All the shit he can't do, which would leave it up to you.
So I'm gonna click the button so the door opens, and I'm gonna look on the inside of the door, like where it closes together. Is there a sensor there that tells the box that the door is closed, like a latch or something mechanical that I could?
Mechanical or electronic?
Either.
What are you trying to do?
So like if you have a door, and like you know how a regular door has a little part that comes out, you can like make it so it doesn't lock. Maybe there's something like that that tells the machine that the door is closed, like a sensor of some kind. That
give me an electronics roll and a mechanical repair roll. If you get both, then we'll talk. Because
okay, I fumbled my mechanical repair roll.
It's done through a series of pulleys and sand.
Elephants.
Mm-hmm. Pulleys, sand, and elephants. Electronics roll?
I got the electronics roll.
Right. Okay, yes, there's definitely electronic shit, but you're trying to figure out where they keep the elephants and sandbags. It's just like the Indiana Jones thing that you were trying to defeat last time.
Is it IR? Is it like a television thing? You know, has like a little glass pane or?
You're thinking
because of mechanical.
You're thinking that the weight of the sand should be equal to the idol.
Can I try again at half or no?
Yeah, after a fumble, no, you're done. You're done.
And then this fucker can't do anything either. So looks like I'm gonna burn a hero.
Have you already rolled your electronics?
I did electronics first, and then I did do you see the fumble came after the? Yep.
Before you roll though, Chris, do you want to show me a card, and do you think it's worth a critical card, or should we save that for something else?
Yeah, actually, yeah, sure. Here's the limited retrieve. So if we want that back, we can pop it up. So play the card, take that, and so the mechanical becomes a crit.
Okay. Right. Okay. What's up? Since you've made both your mechanical and a crit and your electronics, it can tell like when you touch the things together when it's closed. So it is theoretically possible to have it open. However, with your fucking crits and shit in there, you're wondering if that will cause the death ray to spill out and vaporize part of the tent, the guy behind it, the tree behind that, the school, the kid in the school, the teacher, the wall behind him. You don't know how far the death ray goes because the door is reinforced anti-death rays somehow. Don't ask Logan to explain hard science. But you're thinking also that you would need something to fool the machine into thinking that there's actually a human in the box. With your crit in the mix, a mannequin would probably work. So what you would need is the 3 demon boxes of Alex Kinley, or as he calls it, the 3 demon box lock, a quarter dropping device, and a mannequin.
Well, that's it. The mannequin could be all of them.
That would be a really, it'd be much easier to have it different. But
no, but I'm like a mannequin with a camera strapped to its head.
Sure.
A microphone strapped to its head.
Oh, yeah.
In its hand, you could make some kind of like quarter drop thing.
Sure.
So it's like it's actually putting the quarter in the machine.
Yes. The only problem is that if it goes anything like it did with the last time people were trying it, you may need several of these.
Oh yeah. Well,
so
we do have finances at our disposal still.
If you can, and it all comes down to a doctor because Alex Kinley doesn't even want to fucking know about the fucking, running all these wires and shit through there and stuff. And by the way, you could either have it on a timer, like you put the thing up and it's got a timer of when it drops the quarter, which is a little risky because you don't want to accidentally, if the quarter falls out when you're still in the box pushing it in, you're fucked. You may be able to dive out the door in time. Otherwise, you may get your leg snapped off and have that vaporized and then be sitting around with like one leg or whatever, or no legs, who knows. But awkward. But if you can give me a jury rig, Doc Fulton, you can figure out how to do it unless you can figure out where to get free mannequins, which would take a lot of time and effort, for about 600 a pop or so. If you get worse on your jury rig roll, the cost goes up.
And once he crits it?
If he crits it, I'll give it to him for 200 a pop.
There you go. Have a crit card.
Oh fuck! I forgot you had that.
Don't worry about that. That's
right. Well, because I've also got I've got a limited retrieve as well. I can always get the crit card back once you spend it.
Huh.
Or we can save both of them for a later, more needed roll. It's up to you.
200 a pop is really good. I mean,
I don't care about the money. I have some money too, so I could give a shit if we spend money. It's just stupid.
Who gave you money?
Porter.
But yeah, you'd still need to succeed in your role to make it all work out.
I have such an amazing hand, I can't believe it.
Don't worry, somebody will draw some fucked up card or something that'll get rid of all like good cards.
So we get these mannequins. Like, how do the mannequins drop the quarter in? Like, what do I need to make a mechanism to do that?
That basically all, because strapping a camera and a speaker to a mannequin, I'm not fucking worried about the roll. The easiest thing is to have like a box type thing that you kind of stick onto the quarter hole, and then it's got like, you could have like a little like pull this string and it drops the thing, and then the quarter rolls down the little slot thing and into the other slot, and if it doesn't, if it falls out on the ground, you go push the door again, it opens, grab the quarter, put it back on top.
Like you said,
right? Okay.
The doors are not hermetically sealed, so you're saying you could have theoretically a bit of string leading out the door.
Oh yeah.
We pull that once it's safe.
Yes, totally.
Right.
That is the safest way. And then you'll probably end up with like shorter pieces of string as your guess after what happened to you last time. But just
buy lots of string.
Well, right. I'm assuming that you're going to come back with enough for 6 attempts, and then after those are done and everybody's super frustrated and shit, then you'll suddenly think of the correct thing and then have to go buy 6 more dummies or whatever. But
that's why we're going to make a list as well. We're not just going to rush into this, of course.
God damn it! No rush.
and brainstorm. Now we know we need a bloody password. Or brainstorm everything we can think of, and then me and Chris can both just stand there for 10 seconds shouting it out until we get the right fucking one.
No, I want you to rush into things. Maybe just fucking grease yourselves up and go back naked into it
I'm
again.
happy to grease myself up, but
Oh yeah, it'll piss off Chris when he unveils the password. So, or he'll be fascinated and go,
no. I think I'm going to be the same way. I'm going to be like, arse hat.
So, actually, if you're building a mechanical quarter dropping thing as opposed to an electronic quarter dropping thing, then Alex would totally get involved in that because it'd be less complicated than clockwork, actually.
That's what I would end up doing. Electronic just makes it harder because you still need mechanics in it. So
Sure.
What does it matter if it's electronic too? That just
Great.
makes it rough on both of us.
You guys can pick who to do you could either do jury rig or mechanical repair to build something.
I'll do mechanical repair.
Oh. Do you want Alex to try to support you?
Sure.
Question though, who's going out for all the shit?
I'll go. I have less of a presence on the street than he does right now because he's been moving around and selling, shit and getting in gunfights. I have not been doing that.
Oh, plus he was the owner of the Blood Dome for a while. I mean, he's not widely known, but he's known enough by the people looking for him that you're thinking having him leaving the tent at all ever again is probably a horrible idea.
I agree.
Yeah.